Hello, my name is Liam Snyder, and currently I'm a freshman at Clemson University. Today, in my video blog for CU1000, I will discuss the new student dialogue on higher education and whether it's a right or a privilege. I believe education is a right. We all should be able to access it. Everyone should be able to learn and grow in a communal environment. It exposes us to many different challenges, different levels of thought, um, allows us to create personal relationships. Um, it allows us to act in a social situation. Most of all, grow. Grow and learn are the two biggest things. Regarding our group, I would say that there was no real dialogue. We really just we shared some thoughts. We didn't delve into any of the thoughts thoroughly. I mean, we just threw something out there, say, "Oh, great," and then it died. Um, Overall, we didn't really discuss any of our thoughts in depth. I mean, we were all obviously a bit reluctant. I would say some were more comfortable than others. Some were more introverted, such as myself. I just listened. I was just there to listen and let others do the talking. Um, some of the group members took control and tried to offer their own insights, really their beliefs and their experiences, which I guess was interesting because obviously I'm only aware of what I've gone through, and you know, hearing what they've um, hearing what they believe and what they've been exposed to is somewhat interesting and gives you a different perspective. But overall, our group leaders, they didn't do a great job. They didn't keep they didn't really establish a dialogue. They didn't they didn't set the tone. They didn't keep it going. They kept asking questions and then letting the conversation burn out. I mean, overall, I found the one thing very touching. We watched a video on a poor, really an underprivileged school system in Savannah, Georgia, and it was just shocking to learn of the lack of resources the school had. It really gets you thinking. How can we live in this country and offer such a poor product? These kids were struggling to learn in an environment um, with like cracked wood, freezing cold temperatures because there was no AC um, and heat. Um, I don't think the books were in good shape. I mean, it was just a disaster. It was very disappointing. I mean, I was really, I was shocked. I never expected it to be that bad. But I guess, everything's relative. I mean, some parts are better than others, and I guess it's only common sense that I guess it would be like that. Not everything's going to be the same. I guess it's just one would think that it couldn't be that bad. Regardless, though, um, like I said, we didn't achieve a true dialogue. We just shared a few thoughts. Um, my own views are that education starts out as a right and it turns into a privilege by the time college rolls around. All the work you've done in the past accumulates, and um, from there on, it's the colleges, they decide whether or not you get in. From then on, it's a privilege. Just to get into college is hard work, and you know, got to bust your butt, and you can do what you're asked and still not get in. So it's absolutely a privilege, more so than a right. Um, Overall, I would say that this component of CU1000 is meant as a means of inclusion into the university. It's designed to help aid one's transition into college. It helps new students meet others and engage, hopefully, in a dialogue. Maybe they'll share common interests and gain some different perspectives. But from my own standpoint, I found that this didn't help me in any way, just to be bluntly honest. Um, no way to be disrespectful. I just didn't find it to be helpful. Um, Not saying it detracted from others' experiences. Um, I'm sure others probably shared similar views to myself, and others disagreed with me. But I can only speak for myself, and I found this um, to be just kind of a I don't want to say a waste of time, but I found it to be somewhat unnecessary, and you know, overall, I guess I'd like to see it changed. But if it does help others with their transition into college, great. Keep it as keep it the same. But anyway, thanks for the time, and go Tigers.